let's look into the film. In this video, we're looking at some of the shining moments in this game, and I know it was very grim, but one of the shining moments was Ezekiel Elliott. He was a hard runner. He only touches the ball 10 times, of course, or 10 attempts out of his runs with 52 yards or so. And we can clearly see that Ezekiel Elliott got to the next level and was pretty good, solid. And the Cowboys abandoned the run, not like they should have continued to pass, because when we look back at everything, Dak Prescott was averaging right at 3.4 yards per pass. But if you look at this offensive line and how they was running the ball, minus the penalties, you can clearly see that Ezekiel Elliott got that gear, and he was back to the performance that we know that can win you games. In case in point, when you look at the blocking aspect of it, you see Big 78, he's out in space. He didn't have a good game at all. Terrence still had 4 penalties, but you can clearly see that this is where he wanted to be at, running the ball. And there's nothing wrong with running the ball. Watch Ezekiel Elliott break a few arm tackles here and get upfield, north and south. The Cowboys' issue was when they started to run the ball on their first series. Then they got crazy with it and try to do the dazzle play or what have you. The Cowboys needed to get back to sticking to the run, punish the opposition, and get upfield. But they got too cute. Dak Prescott had the worst game that you can ever explain. But Ezekiel Elliott was looking phenomenal out there, running in between the splits, finding the opening areas there. Ezekiel Elliott did his thing. And when we start talking about this team in general, of what they should do since Dak Prescott is out, they should get back to running the ball. They should look at it and say to themselves, all right, hey, yes, Connor McGovern went down, but you can clearly see that even when Matt Farnock got in there, the running tempo, everything else continued to stay the same. The Cowboys need to get back to running the ball, play focused football, and just understand that your season is not determined by week 1. Nevertheless, you should go back and look into the mirror and say, all right, what do I need to do in order to win games? Oh, running the ball. And this is my last time saying this. Kellen Moore must understand, when you have 7 to 6 DBs dropping back in coverage, that is not the time to throw the ball. Run the ball. That's what I'm saying the Cowboys must do. The offensive line was phenomenal. Outside of the penalties from Terrence Steele and a few hiccups from 68, I can tell you, the hiccups were more so on the miscommunication aspect of it. He was thrown out there in the deep end of the waters, because of the injury to Connor McGovern. Nevertheless, they need to get back to running the ball. That's my thoughts on this. Post me your thoughts. Post me your concerns down below. The season is not over with, Cowboy Nation. I think the defense did a very, very, very solid job against Tom Brady and company. They just need to get back to playing controlled football and put the science of football, the rudiments of football back in football and Cowboys offense. Hey, if they hold teams to 19 points and they can score, then that would be a whole nother situation and storyline. But I truly believe that the Cowboys shot themselves in the foot because they got too cute. And then Dak Prescott looks like what's on the bottom of most people's feet. He didn't look good at all. Nevertheless, they need to get back to running the ball. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. DC for life. Salute.